Should I travel to Jamestown? Should you visit Jamestown? America's first permanent English settlement. Most Americans know Plymouth Rock, but did you know Jamestown came first? Founded in 1607, Jamestown became England's first permanent settlement in North America, 13 years before the Pilgrims landed in Plymouth. Today, visitors can walk through active archaeological sites, climb aboard replica ships, and explore the place where permanent English America truly began. So, should you travel to Jamestown? Let's find out. Quick answer. Yes, you should visit Jamestown. If you're interested in American history, Jamestown is one of the country's most important historic destinations. This is where permanent English settlement began. It's where representative government first emerged in English America. It's where the stories of John Smith and Pocahontas unfolded. And it's where one small colony eventually grew into the Virginia colony, helping shape the future United States. Jamestown may not receive the same attention as Plymouth or Independence Hall, but its historical importance is impossible to overstate. Why Jamestown matters. Many Americans first learn about Plymouth Rock. Historically, Jamestown came first. Established in 1607, the colony survived famine, disease, conflict, and near collapse before eventually becoming England's first successful permanent settlement in North America. Jamestown introduced events that changed American history forever, including representative government through the House of Burgesses, the story of Pocahontas and John Smith, the expansion of English settlement throughout Virginia. Without Jamestown, American history would have unfolded very differently. Biggest mistake first-time visitors make. The biggest mistake first-time visitors make is trying to see Jamestown in only a few hours. While Jamestown itself can be explored in half a day, the real experience is combining it with nearby Williamsburg and Yorktown. Together, they form Virginia's historic triangle. One destination tells the story of America's first English settlement, one tells the story of colonial life, and one tells the story of the American Revolution. Together, they create one of the greatest historical road trips in America. The Historic Triangle. Jamestown sits at the western point of Virginia's Historic Triangle. The three destinations include Jamestown, the beginning of permanent English America, Williamsburg, colonial America's political and cultural capital, Yorktown, where Britain's surrender in 1781 effectively ended the American Revolution. Few places allow travelers to experience nearly 2 centuries of American history within only a few miles. Many visitors spend 3 or 4 days exploring all 3 destinations. Let's take a look at the 3 biggest reasons to visit Jamestown. The 3 biggest reasons to visit Jamestown. Number 1. Jamestown is the birthplace of English America. Few places in the country carry the historical weight of Jamestown. Visitors can explore historic Jamestown original settlement foundations, artifacts uncovered by archaeologists, the actual location where English America began. Even more remarkable, historic Jamestown remains an active archaeological site, with discoveries continuing today. Number 2. Living history at Jamestown Settlement. Just down the road sits Jamestown Settlement. Here you'll find replica ships, a reconstructed fort, a Powhatan village, living history interpreters, interactive exhibits. One of the best parts of visiting Jamestown is experiencing both locations. Historic Jamestown preserves the original archaeological site. Jamestown Settlement helps visitors imagine what life actually looked like in the early 1600s. Together, they tell a complete story. Number 3. Easy to combine with Williamsburg and Yorktown. Few historical destinations complement one another as well as Virginia's historic triangle. In only a few days, visitors can experience Jamestown, colonial Williamsburg, Yorktown Battlefield, the American Revolution Museum at Yorktown. Together, they tell America's story from its first permanent English colony through the birth of an independent nation. 3 biggest downsides of traveling to Jamestown. No destination is perfect. Jamestown has a few drawbacks. Number 1, Jamestown is often overlooked. Many travelers automatically plan trips to Boston, Philadelphia, or Washington, which makes sense since these are historic cities rather than towns. Jamestown often gets overlooked, even though it came first. Its historical importance far exceeds its popularity. Number 2, you'll need a car. Unlike Boston or Philadelphia, Jamestown isn't a walkable city destination. A rental car makes exploring Jamestown, Williamsburg, and Yorktown much easier. Number 3, summers are hot and humid. Virginia summers can be warm, humid, and occasionally stormy. If possible, plan your Jamestown visit during spring or fall for the most comfortable weather. Best things to do at Jamestown. Don't miss historic Jamestown. Jamestown Settlement, Replica Susan Constant, James Fort, the Archaearium, the Glass House, and the scenic Colonial Parkway, connecting all three historic triangle destinations. The parkway itself is worth the drive. Best time to visit Jamestown spring and fall offer the best combination of comfortable temperatures and smaller crowds. Summer features the most living history programming, but also brings heat and humidity. Ideal trip length. For trips to Jamestown, a half day allows travelers to see and explore the highlights. 2 days allow travelers to explore Jamestown plus Williamsburg. 3 to 4 days are enough for travelers to explore the entire historic triangle. Who should visit Jamestown? Jamestown is perfect for history lovers, families, students, colonial history enthusiasts, Virginia road trips. It may not be the best choice if you're looking primarily for beaches, nightlife, or big city entertainment. Jamestown is about learning, not nightlife. Final verdict, Jamestown doesn't have the instant recognition of Plymouth or Independence Hall, yet few destinations have had a greater impact on American history. This is where permanent English America began. Combined with Williamsburg and Yorktown, it becomes one of the finest historical trips anywhere in the United States. If you're already visiting Virginia's historic triangle, there's almost no reason to skip Jamestown. Together, these three destinations tell one of the greatest stories in American history. The best destination isn't always the most famous. It's the one whose strengths match what you're looking for. Should I travel to? 3 pros, 3 cons. You decide. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe and check out our other travel comparisons.